No, man, it's the fucking good angel and the bad angel. The bad angel says, "You fucking knew it. We've known Trump for 10 years. He wasn't this great representative of the American people in 2018. He was a corrupt piece of shit then. He was just less corrupt and maybe smelled slightly bit less bad. In 2024, after in the third election, if you're voting for this guy and regretting it now, if you're one of those 8% that would switch your votes to now, a year later, where the fuck were you? Like, I get it. Dems suck. They didn't like Biden. I get all of that. But no, there's a certain, you have to defend. I need a defense before you just be like, well, I guess I was wrong. It's like, no. Yeah, you were fucking wrong.
You're wrong.
And tell me more. Okay, this isn't like 5 Hail Marys and the sign of the cross and you're done. Because we're in this shit for 3 more years. Like, this shit has fucking consequences, and I need more.
Yeah. Well, and I think we're starting to see it now for sure, because the biggest donors to the Trump, campaign was the Epstein class. Like, these dudes knew that if after Ghislaine's trial was over and she had already lost the appeals, I think they all knew that they were toast if Trump didn't get in office. So yeah, I think Elon specifically, the amount of money he spent and potentially shines a little bit more of a light on what happened with Doge, because I wouldn't be surprised if Doge's actual goal was to collect the Epstein files and get rid of them, which is why there's only 4 guys involved in the you know process of that, and one of them's name was Dickhead or
Big
something like that.
balls. Yeah, big
Big balls.
balls. No, I actually think that it wasn't. I don't quite go that far. I think that Doge was that's why all these folks vote for him and bankroll him, because they wanted the opportunity to put a guy like Elon Musk in power to go through and decimate the NLRB and decimate OSHA and decimate the EPA and decimate all these regulatory agencies that cost them money. That mean that say to them, you can't pollute the environment and you have to respect workers. And if people fucking organize and want to have a union, you have to respect that and pay attention to it. And that's all shit that they never, ever, ever want. They never wanted it from the beginning. The Epstein was a throwaway. I think it was a throwaway for them. They were like, cool, yeah, people want the Epstein files. I also don't have any faith at all that Harris would have aggressively released the Epstein files. I think
I agree
that
with that. Yeah.
so,
I think the Democrats were equally as tied into like the cover up of all of that stuff on the outset. I think the only difference is because Trump ran on releasing the files, that people, and then put 2 or 3 people that literally had podcasts that were about releasing the Epstein files.
at the head of the FBI.
Yeah, and now that dude is responsible for potentially the biggest cover up in the history of the world. So we'll, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, you've signed your own, death warrants or whatever you want to call them, because anything you're getting paid, which also further for me, I'm like, man, if there's one thing, if you really want to expose all of this, just force everybody to expose the crypto transactions, like force a paper trail on the crypto. Like, they're paying for this all through Bitcoin. So, and other
we're
cryptocurrencies.
not ready to see that.
Yeah. But
as a population, as a country, me as an individual, I am not fucking ready to see the scope of the corruption through cryptocurrency.
That might actually be the thing that does it, that gets us to just be like, all right, we need a hard reset. They're all gone. We're getting everybody out and we're just starting again. Like,
that's where I'd like move to a fucking wherever they're filming the last season of Alone in northern Canada. And I'll just be like, cool, massive pike. I'm hungry.
I don't blame you. I'm right there with you. All right, let's get this thing started. I'll tag this little intro into the podcast somewhere.
Yeah,
it'll be fun. Little bonus footage for anybody that actually listens to us regularly.
Right.
There are a few of them. We got like
this should be our shorts. This should be like a YouTube short.
I can make that. I can make that
behind the
work.
scenes, and
Well,
behind the scenes in front of the episode before we speak.
before we speak, before you
It's
speak.
not bad.